Today we're taking a look at the technology in the 2018 Ford Expedition, specifically the Sync 3 infotainment system in the dashboard. Now we've got this big 8-inch display, and it's amazing how a car this big makes this screen look small in the dashboard. It's interestingly positioned. It's a decent reach from the driver's seat, though it's a bit of a stretch to reach some of the things on this side of the screen. But in its favor, it's a crisp screen, it's got really sharp graphics, and it's easy to look at while you're driving. Now, the Sync infotainment system features a line of buttons along the bottom, virtual buttons, that allow you to quickly get to the different parts of the interface, as well as this home screen that's a little bit configurable, and it shows you sort of a top-down view of things like your map, your current audio source, and the phone that's connected. As far as audio sources, we've got a couple of different things to choose from, including AM, FM, satellite radio. There's a CD slot, there's Bluetooth connectivity. We've also got a couple of apps that we'll talk about in a second. The Bluetooth connectivity includes the ability to have text messages read to you when they come in over an SMS message. And then, of course, we've got the navigation system. It's a pretty good looking navigation system. It works well, and Sync is known for its voice command. So you're able to very easily input full addresses without having to stop for individual prompts for things like the city and the state. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay are standard, so if you don't like what Ford's got working here, you can plug your own phone in over the USB connection to gain access to your own apps and maps. But today we're going to be talking about some of the Sync apps that are included on this. It's interesting how Ford handles the app installation. You don't install them in the dashboard, rather they live on your phone. And so when you connect the phone via USB or Bluetooth, they just sort of show up in this apps menu on the bottom of the screen. Some interesting apps that we have are audio streaming apps like iHeartRadio or Spotify, which isn't installed on my phone right now. Now, audio streaming apps are fun, but I like some of the more unique apps that you get using Sync 3. For example, one of my favorite apps is Glimpse. What that allows you to do is share your live location with a specific person or people while still retaining a lot of privacy. And those sort of expire after a certain amount of time. I like to use it to let my girlfriend know that I'm headed home for the evening, so I don't have to send a bunch of text messages letting her know that I'm going to be stuck in traffic or late. One of the apps that I like on this generation of Ford Sync 3 is Ford's integration with Amazon's Alexa service. Now, I've got the app running on my phone, the Ford Plus Alexa app, but I don't actually have to push any buttons to access it. I just say, Alexa, who wrote the song Country Road?
Country Road's authors are John Denver, Taffy Nivert, and Bill Danoff.
Integration with Alexa allows you to not only ask it inane questions, but also integrates with smart home features, allowing you to do things like turn off the lights you left on when you left this morning, or open your garage door as you approach home for the evening. And that adds a whole lot of power and flexibility to Ford Sync 3 that extends beyond the vehicle. So, there's been your look at all of the technology in the dashboard of the 2018 Ford Expedition. For more details about what it's like to actually drive this car, be sure to check out our full review over on theroadshow.com.